Hi everyone, Phil from 3DP UK Tech Channel here, and today I am going to bring a very quick review on the app called Octoeverywhere. Now this is a Clipper based system. I reached out to the developers of this. Now myself as a channel, I don't have a lot of experience with using Clipper. I tend to use the apps that are provided with the actual Creality team or the Anycubic team or the Elegoo team, so I kind of go with that. So I thought I'd try and stretch my limitations in terms of 3D printing and find out a bit more about Clipper. Now, looking at the Octoeverywhere, like I say, I reached out to developers of that and they gave me some links and basically asked me to do a very quick review on this. I must add that this is a paid review, but everything that I tell you today is going to be completely my opinion on it. But once again, this is a paid review. Like I say, so as you can see from the screen, we are on the Octoeverywhere website. Now, as you can see here, it's saying that we can set it up in under 30 seconds. Now, I have already done that. It took me slightly longer, but like I said earlier on in the video, I am very inexperienced in setting up these Clipper-based systems. Now, over here is the Creality K1. I have had to root this. There are many videos out there which I did use, but I also used the step-by-step guide provided by Octoeverywhere. Now, I found it quite difficult to begin with because I was trying to get my head around installing plugins, etc. But like I say, you open up the screen and you go into settings, and then it gives you the root access and it will give you some warnings, etc. Always anything like rooting your printers or anything in general, there's always some risk involved. I do believe you can go back to the original firmware, so I don't believe it's too much of a risk with this. But once again, everything that you do, there is a risk involved. Now, the Octoeverywhere website, for me, was so easy to use. Let's just go through some of these steps. Now, once again, it's quoting is it's powerful, it works with any 3D printer, and it gives you unlimited remote access. Now, I have downloaded that onto my phone. Now I can access that on the go, and the settings that it gives me, the access that it gives me through Clipper is so much more extensive than your traditional branded apps such as Creality and Anycubic and etc. Now, what it can do is it gives you access into things like your mesh level bed, and you can do some changes to that to get better prints. Like say, it's saying it's an easy 30-second setup, no technical knowledge needed. I kind of guess that classifies me as a very intermediate novice, which I'm happy to accept. It's trusted by over 180,000 makers, and there's no public internet exposure, and there's no bank level, and it has bank level encryption. Once again, some of the apps that it's linked to is Printoid, Octoapp, Octopad, Polymer, and Mobile Raker. I believe I installed the Mobile Raker on this one. It gives you free instant access to notifications, so you've always got applications being pinged to you to say your print's finished or there's an issue with it, especially if you've got a camera installed, which on this particular K1 I installed the camera. So it's got like a smart notification. It tells me if I've got any spaghetti or any print fails, which I believe is really good. And then obviously once again on the screen, as you can see, some really great feedback from various customers, giving them very, very good reviews, so 5-star. Now, if I've already signed up to Octoeverywhere, so in a minute I will log in, but obviously once I've logged in it won't show you some of these informations that I'm showing you on the screen. So let's just click on the setup now. So what you'll find is it'll take you into a whole new section of this, and it'll ask you if you want to create an account or log into an existing account. Now, like I said, I've already created one, but let's go on the basis that you're very new to Octoeverywhere and you're looking to start as we speak. So let's click on create a free account. What you will see is it will ask you to log in under a particular email or a one-time password, or create an account if you want to sign up with Google and Apple, depending on what you have. So let's click on create account. We'll use I don't know, one of my accounts that I've got, which obviously on screen you will see as a blanked out screen, because obviously I don't want to share my personal details on screen. We're just going to log in like so. Okay, so we've added my email details. What I did was create a new account, but obviously later on in the video I'm going to log into my original account, which is linked up to the Creality K1. On screen you will see there's different setup guides. Now each of those will go into detail on how you set up your machine. Now you've got Octoprint, Octoclipper, you've got Clipper Mainsail, Fluid and Moonraker. Then you have the Creality base one, so the Creality K1 like this, and the Ender 3v3, or even a Sonic Pad. You can link up to the Bamboo Lab X1, P1, A1 and other, or you can actually select which of your printers you have on screen. So let's, for argument's sake, I selected this one, but let's select your 3D printer by name. And what you'll find is it will open up and you've got an extensive list here. I guess if clicking other, you may have to add some more information. But I actually have a Creality over here. Like I say, I've already done it, and it will give you some other options. You click on that and it will open up a screen, as you can see. Now this is giving you a step-by-step guide on how to root your K1. Quickly reading through the Creality K1, K1C, K1 Max are an excellent choice of 3D printer for beginners and experts. They combine cutting-edge technology, high-speed printing and reliable hardware for a great price tag. But did you know that you can also upgrade that by adding print failure detection and print notifications and more? Now, it is true, Octoeverywhere empowers a world of community with free unlimited remote access and so much more. The best part is it only really takes a minute to set up. Like I said earlier, I took a little bit longer than that, but I'm sure with someone who's got a little bit more experience of routing and connecting up Clipper-based systems, then this shouldn't really take you too long. And this step-by-step guide just ensures that everyone from intermediate up to experienced experiences the same technology. Now what you want to do is you want to access into your home screen, and you want to tap the gear icon, and then you want to go into root account information. It will go through some warnings, like I said. Read that, make sure you do take that into consideration, and then it will also do a countdown section of about 30 seconds if you want to not go ahead with this at all. The default username for the Creality K1 is root, and the password is Creality_2023. Now you will need that later, so make sure you jot that down, but like I say, you do have access. You could always go back to the screen. What I did is I just wrote that down. Then you want to find out what your IP address is. Now once again, going onto the Creality screen, you can do that by tapping the gear, click network, and find out what IP address has been selected for your Creality K1. Once again, take a note of that on the piece of paper along with the password and root. Log into your Creality K1 with the root access. Now on screen it will ask you to open up. So what you want to download is a program called MobiXterm. This is a terminal app, so it gives you access into your printer. And then add in this example here, you want to put in your SSH root, and then in the inverted arrows you want to put in your IP address. So for example, it will show you, it will look something like that. Then you want to root in and go through, and it will ask for the password. And like I say, there are videos out there. I did use some videos as well as this just to make sure that I was doing everything right. I didn't really want to brick my computer and my printer. Then it will ask you on screen to install some of these different programs. Do that, nice and easy. They're all numbered as well, so make sure you follow all this on here. And then a few more scripts and stuff like that. And then you want to install the Octoeverywhere plugin for remote access, so that, say for instance, you're on your mobile or you're at the computer away from the printer itself in another room, you've got full access. So you want to add all these in as well. Then it says you're done. Now, like I say, it did take me slightly longer, but like with an experienced user, it's not going to be too much effort. And with this step-by-step guide, it really is the difference between being told how to do it and actually detailing. So I really like that about this website. Not only they are giving you the access to actually do it, they're giving you the access to know how to do it, which for me is like the difference between a really good program and an average program. And it says that congratulations, you've now got complete remote access to your Creality K1 or K1 Max, and it gives you tons of features. You can real-time notifications, you can even get it to SMS you or email you, send it to Discord. You can even create live streams. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop on this website and I'm going to log into my account, and the account will show this printer over here. So let's do that now. Okay, a quick word from today's video sponsor, PCBWay.com. As you can see from the website, it's really easy to use. They have an instant quote system. They do PC board prototyping, PCB assembly, rigid flex. They also do 3D printing services and CNC services. So if you click on each of those different sections, they will take you into like a quote system where you can select exactly your requirements. They deliver worldwide and they have instant payments. They're well respected within the prototyping community. PCBWay.com, today's video sponsor. Thank you to PCBWay.com. Okay. So I've logged in using my account. Once again, it was through my Gmail account. And as you can see right now, this is a current live view of my K1, and it will highlight as online. So if I just open up this door over here and give you all a little wave, you can see that it's live as we speak. So this is the online app here, so this is the one that you will have put your IP address in. You've got two options really. So you can do a quick view, and what it'll do is it'll just give you an overall look of it, and once again, just to double check that we are live, give us a little wave, hello everyone, and a thumbs up. And then this will just tell you that the status is ready, the AI is ready, so the camera is the AI, and if you've got anything on there at the moment, your hot end, temperature, etc., you can pause the print, cancel print, share a stream as well. So if you want to go live and you just want to share on your YouTube channels, on Twitter, Twitch, whatever you're on, you can do that as well. So if you want to go a bit deeper into that, you can go to Clipper. So now this is now accessing the deeper functioning of the printer itself. And as you can see from the screen, there's a lot more details there now. So you've got the extruder, heater bed, chamber fan, the chamber temperature and the MCU temperature. It also gives you the console commands that have gone through. You can home, so let's just click on home. And right now the printer is moving, as we can see on the screen here, and on the actual program itself, it's doing a home. So you can change the speed, you can change the flow, pressure advance and smooth time. Like I say, being an intermediate in Clipper, there's lots of things here that are very alien to me. So over the next few months, I should be able to learn a bit more. But as you can see, it's raised in the bed, it'll do a quick touch, and then it's homed. You've also got full bed mesh, adaptive purge line and adaptive mesh, the printer limits, etc., the speeds, acceleration, and then previous jobs. So if you wanted to reprint something, for instance, you can do so. So what we could probably do actually is, once that's complete, we'll stick a 3D benchy on and have a look at that. Then you've got your mesh, so this is giving you an overview of your current level on your bed. Let's scroll up, and you've got the console over on the left. You've got a G-code preview. You have some jobs, if there's any jobs on there. Your history, so you can go into a bit more detail. How many hours you've been printing, on average per print, what you've done. So it gives you so much more information if you want to use that. You can access your time lapses if you've got any in there. You can also tune it, so like I say, you can make some changes, calibrate your bed. That's something that I'm going to do over the next few weeks. You've got different configurations, so these are all of the programs that I've entered using Octoeverywhere and that step-by-step guide. You've got the system, so this is all of your current utilizations of it, the load on the system. And then you've got some settings if you want to change some of it, like your date formats, etc. Especially if you want an actual guide as to when your print's going to finish, and it tells you what date and time, so it also does that. And then you've got some different themes, authentications, etc. Yeah, so let's go back to the main screen. So as you can see, it's now homed. What we are going to do is we're going to put a print on. Let's have a look at one of the quicker prints. Let's have a look. So we've got a 3D benchy. Let's print it. So that should have sent that through. As you can hear, it's now kicked in. Now there are different. So there's a basic package for this, so it's free. But you also have a paid for package. So we'll go on to that after this, and we'll have a look at what the cost of those are. So let's just wait for that to kick in. So everything should be on screen. So over here it says here, you have reached your webcam streaming limit of 2 minutes and 5 minutes in a 5-minute window. Because I was showing you guys, the basic package won't allow me to go any more than that. So obviously if you do the paid for package, it will give you unlimited access. Like I say, I will go into a bit more details. So maybe we should go to that now and just quickly show while the benchy is on print. Like I say, it's heating up. As you can see, the extruder is now heating up to 190 and the bed's going up to 50. So it may get a little bit noisy because I think this is one of the faster prints. So let's take a quick look at that now. Okay, so it may get noisy on and off, but this is the different choices that you have. So you've got the standard, which gives you unlimited remote access, unlimited AI print failure, no app remote access, 20-second webcam streams, limited uploads, downloads, free printers including no additional printers. So basically that's the basic package. And then you have the £8.49 a month, which gives you unlimited access, unlimited AI, unlimited app remote access, unlimited webcam streaming, 1.5 gig uploads and downloads, and 10 printers, and additional printers at an extra cost. So you can click on that. That's the elite version. Then obviously the probably likely one that I'm going to sign up to is the 349, because I don't really use this that often, but it would be a great addition to like being able to control my printers. And like I say, it gives you all of these different perks. Now changing it to your country, it will, you just select your country. You can pay monthly, which is obviously it's gonna end up being slightly more, or you can pay a one-off payment, which brings the cost of the month down if that's what you choose to do. And this is just some more information. So like I say, Octoeverywhere, thank you to Octoeverywhere and giving me this opportunity to review this. Now, I personally think that this is going to really help me control my printers, give it better quality in terms of the layers, and being able to monitor it on the go. So on the screen now, I'm going to flash up the mobile version of it just up in the top over here, and that will show you that I can have remote access as well. And you don't need to be on the Wi-Fi network for that. You could be out on the go, shopping, working, if that's what you want to do. You can even start prints like that. Yesterday, I actually decided that, as obviously, make sure your bed is clear, you've got your print station completely clear of your previous print. And I was at work and I decided, I went through one of my history. Obviously this doesn't slice anything. I went through my history and I just clicked print, and by the time I got home 6-7 hours later, it was there waiting for me. And yes, you can do that with some of the apps, but it was the fact that I could monitor it, I could just check everything, tweak some of the temperatures and some of the other sort of more in-depth stuff. So yeah, what we're going to do now is let this print, and it's telling me it's going to finish in 11 minutes and 32 seconds. So what we'll do is we'll come back, pull the print off, and make a final recap. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, the benchy that I set up through this Octoeverywhere and printed from the job history is about to finish. So as soon as that finishes, we'll pull it off the plate, check out some of the quality, and then just do a final recap. Okay, so that's all complete. As you can see from the screen, it's carried out the final process, which is cooling down all of the bed and the extruder. So we'll just go over to the printer itself and we'll snap off the benchy. There you go, and that is it was an 18-minute print thereabouts, and that was printed via Octoeverywhere app. Pretty good quality, if I might say so myself. Like I say, so that was Octoeverywhere. This is the website. Check them out. They've got different packages. So they've got the basic, which is free, but that it has got limitations. Then you got the other package, which has got extra information, such as like longer time with streaming and stuff like that. And then you got the premium package. You can pay yearly or monthly, and like I said earlier on in the video, there are different prices for that, and it's obviously cheaper to do the bulk payment. So that is Octoeverywhere. I'll leave some links in the description on how to access that. Like I say, the Creality K1, this was kindly sent to me last year for review, so check out that video. I've now routed that, so I've got full access to it, nice and easy in that respect. And that's Octoeverywhere. Once again, thank you to them and the developers of that for giving me this opportunity to review. So overall, my thoughts on that particular system is really easy to use, great descriptions, great information. And as other people's reviews have come through, they've also felt the same way, so there's no bias in terms of the fact that I've been paid to do this review. It was just the fact that that is the case. Nice and simple to use, and that's it. So I have been Phil from 3DP UK Tech Channel. Check out some of my other videos that I've got coming out soon, and some of my previous ones. And if you don't mind, chuck in a subscribe. It takes 2 seconds to just whack that little button, and if you want to tick it and give me a thumbs up for this video, and leave some feedback in the description, in the comments, sorry, and hopefully we'll be coming back soon. Take care everyone, it's Phil from 3DP UK Tech Channel.